In Italy.
Thank you. The main author of this short paper is Professor Pene Vidari, who is here close to me, and I'm confident he will be very helpful in case of difficult or embarrassing questions. I apologize for reading, but it's necessary. I intend to respect the timetable. So, the development of the insurance system took place in the medieval commercial sphere. The merchants wanted to cover the risk of suffering a loss or damage of their goods and to transfer it to the people who had insured them for reward of a sum of money, the premium. The insurance system mostly concerned the sea travel and usually involved a group of merchants who assumed the risk with an agreement, insurance policy, signed in front of a legal clerk. From the beginning, insurance has been a means of sharing risk between traders who were compensated with a premium in the event that damage or loss of the goods did not occur. The choice of sharing the risk depended on the personal relationships between the merchants. The choice of sharing the risk depended on the personal relationships between the merchants and on the amount of risk based on the length of the travel, the kind and safety of ship used, the type of goods transported. It reflected the feeling of belonging to a group joined to a profit expectation. This approach, which divided risk among members of the community, even if very different from the present day's insurance system, must not be overlooked. In the modern age, the development of insurance companies has changed the system of insurance. The merchants' activities were overwhelmed by the developments of the financial and entrepreneurial sphere, and the insurance system expanded its business to many other fields. Notwithstanding these changes, some features were still the same. For example, the indemnity principle, according to it, the insurance covered only the damage and did not provide a further benefit. The indemnity principle was still respected. Due to the fact that many fires had taken place, including the famous one in London in 1666, an emergency insurance field was developed to insure buildings against the fire, the risk of fire. Even at the beginning of the 19th century, no insurance company against fire was present in the kingdom of the House of Savoy or the kingdom of Sardinia or Sardinia-Piedmont, as you prefer. We had some French companies in the area next to France, and some Austrian companies in the region close to Lombardy, which were operating, but basically they played a marginal role. The Italian area had a delay in comparison to the other European countries, where another type of insurance was developing, the mutual aid insurance. According to this new system, every partner was engaged in covering the damages of the others, in particular in case of fire or in the agricultural field. The first insurance company in the kingdom of the House of Savoy followed this approach. On the 31st of December of 1828, the Società Reale d'Assicurazione Generale e Mutua contro gli incendi statute was approved by the King Carlo Felice, who also signed the first insurance policy of the company for the Palazzo Chiablese, his property, not far from here, still existing, a beautiful building. Just two words about Carlo Felice. Contrary to general belief, this king was extremely clever, and he was capable of reforming many of the institutions, both in the economical field and in the cultural one. At the end of 1829, the company already consisted of more this is Palazzo Chiablese, consisted of more than 1,000 partners who were joined in safeguarding their common properties. In April 1840, a fire destroyed the little town of Salange in Savoy. The damages to the insured properties were refunded. The insurance company even raised a subscription that made possible an almost complete restoration of the town. It was the first case in which social support was lent not only in favor of its partners, but also the whole community. To the whole community. Many other cases of social responsibility followed, in particular during the independence and the world wars. During the Second World War, Reale Mutua had suffered many damages, but nonetheless did not fail in answering to the needs of its partners. And in the post-war period, the company has become once again healthy, and this allowed it to support its partners with empathy. The mutual approach to insurance has been interpreted in a broad way and therefore made social contributions in the event of destructions caused by floods and earthquakes. During its 190 years of life, the Reale Mutua has extended its activity to every part of Italy and has established a large reserve in order to cope with exceptional events. The company has always reallocated the profits of the previous year as a mutuality benefit for the policies of the following one, in particular in the field of agricultural and fire damages. Reale Mutua has always quickly reimbursed its policyholders, and underscoring its commitment to its policyholders, 22 years ago, the company established the Guarantee Commission for the Insured People, composed by 3 influential jurists. Reale Mutua has created for its employees a working environment that could meet their expectations and has paid particular attention to the organization of entertainment activities. The history of such an important company, the only mutual insurance in Italy that has gained national and international reputation, could not be neglected. Recently, the historical archive of the company has been put in order under the supervision of the archive superintendents for Piedmont and Valle d'Aosta. Historical museum containing the most important documents has been also created and has attracted many visitors. The Association Friends of the Reale Mutua supports the activities of the museum. The museum undertakes a special project dedicated to school by offering children guided tours to the insurance culture and the themes of risk, protection and prevention. In this way, the commitment of the company in the social field is evident in its approach to the most important problems of present-day society. In the traditional insurance system, if the damage does not occur, the insurance company gains the insurance premium. In the mutual system, the premium is saved in order to cover future damages and to reduce the amount of future insurance premiums for the single policyholders. The Reale Mutua has cautiously preferred to add the saved premiums to its capital in order to avoid asking from its policyholders extraordinary contributions in case of natural disasters. In this way, the company has set aside a well-administered estate, which has allowed Reale Mutua to reduce the premium paid by the policyholders. This kind of policy, undertaken in the 19th century, is still followed by the management of the company. The main engagement of the Reale Mutua still consists in the support to its policyholders. The Reale Mutua has also answered to the needs of the Italian population following the government expectations during the independence wars, offering concessional loans. After the Italian unification, the license to operate has been broadened to the whole country. The Reale Mutua has used it cautiously in order to safeguard traditional and new policyholders. The company, due to its social commitment for a good working environment, has planned to create in a recently acquired and renovated building close to the headquarters some relaxing spaces, a gym, a parking, and a system for the air circulation that guarantees the healthiness of the working spaces. Reale Mutua, after having established some inner societies and having acquired some foreign companies, has created a group which is known under the brand of Reale Group. In the meantime, Reale Mutua has continued its mutual activity, and some of the most important recent interventions of the company are worthy of remark: the restoration of the ceiling of the Accademia delle Scienze of Turin, the renovation of the cloister of San Giuliano, damaged by the earthquake in L'Aquila, and other examples. For the year 2018, almost 500,000 policyholders of Reale Mutua will enjoy, as usual every year, the mutuality benefits that consist of reduction of insurance premiums for non-life policies and improvement of benefits for life policies. Thank you very much for your attention.